I don't often get affected by celebrity deaths in news. Robin Williams was really tough. There's been a bunch of wrestlers that have passed away. Um, there's been a lot of wrestlers that have passed away. I wouldn't say too many of them were super tough. Eddie Guerrero was one of them. Macho Man was one of them. But Chris Cornell was definitely unexpected. Talking about a little bit about him and music in general, but my musical journey is kind of weird, and one day I'll talk about it. But I didn't really get into listening to music until like high school and kind of late in high school at that. So I didn't discover Soundgarden until I was probably out of, well, I knew of Soundgarden, but I didn't really appreciate Soundgarden until I was out of college, I believe. My brother had Super Unknown, and my younger brothers had like way into music more than I was, and a much larger and epic musical journey than I do. But my younger brother had a CD for Soundgarden being Super Unknown, and I had heard Audio Slave before that, and I liked Audio Slave a bit, and I liked Chris Cornell's voice and all that. So Super Unknown was a really good album that I discovered uh, way later than when it came out, but it was really good. The first time I heard Black Hole Sun, I was like, "Is that it?" And I realized I was like humming it because it was stuck in my head. Like Super Unknown is a really good album. I can't listen to it all the way through. There's some stuff at the end that I skip, but there's not many albums I can listen to all the way through. Fell on Black Ways, Black Hole Sun, Super Unknown. The song is really good. My Wave, like, this is good music. I also got the Greatest Hits album and listened to that a whole bunch. And Chris Cornell was a good singer. That's what everyone is going to tell you. He was a super good singer as part of one of the biggest bands of the grunge era, and it is very strange to think that Pearl Jam is the only one with a lead singer still alive and kind of the only one still operating as it had been back in the day, which is very strange and makes me feel old. Like Chris Cornell was not someone I thought was going to be passing away anytime soon, and it's sad that when you hear about that at that age, especially with me being a wrestling fan, you think, okay, so was it drugs or was it something else? And unfortunately, once again, it was something else. So very unfortunate. And if you guys have favorite Soundgarden song or any song by Chris Cornell, he didn't just do Soundgarden, he was in Temple of the Dog and Audio Slave, and he had his own solo stuff, and he was just a really good singer. So list your Chris Cornell memories if you wish.